All right, it is December 23rd. It is 1 a.m. and I cannot sleep. And I just realized there's one more thing I want for Christmas. And it stems from a bad experience I had earlier tonight eating dinner at a game tournament. So I play games at a board game club, and once a month we meet at Applebee's to hold a tournament. I was playing Azul. I have a copy of the game with me. This is a tiling game, and I ended up among the 10 of us scoring second. But I had a difficulty with ordering dinner, and part of that is on me, but part of it is also on how our society treats different people somewhat differently. And I've talked about this extensively. So the waitress there knows me very well, which is why I feel very comfortable going there. So technically, within 3 days before I go to Applebee's, I'm supposed to get this procedure done where I have a sharp object put up my nose. I hate to talk about what the procedure is because I don't want people to get comfortable with the idea that once this problem blows over, they never have to worry about their government requiring something of them, right? Okay. And but they're very understanding. The first couple of times that I did that procedure instead of the other procedure where we have to have the substance injected into us, they gave me a funny look. But lately they've been very accepting of me, and the waitress there knows what I want, and she's asked me the same stuff every time, right? Yeah. Okay. And to the credit of the restaurant, they don't mess it up and all that. But today, very busy day. It's 3 days before Christmas, and the waitress forgot to bring me silverware. Now, if you know me, part of the reason I've been getting over my eating disorder problems is that I don't like using my hands. I don't like to get a mess on my hands, right? So the waitress was a few tables down when I was trying to wave to her, and I said, "Excuse me," and I might have raised my voice a couple of times, and she didn't hear me. Now, in the past, I've had compulsive eating problems. My mouth would be watering and crazy, and I might have gotten up to interrupt her. I didn't get up to interrupt her today, but when I was saying "excuse me" and raising my voice, and she just didn't hear me for some reason. I don't know the situation. Obviously, what she didn't hear, but I felt very lost in space when I was doing that. And I didn't want to get a food craving and an eating disorder kind of problem, so I pushed the dish away because I wanted to give myself distance. And I was looking at the game, I was looking at my cell phone, and I didn't really get any food craving kind of problems. It just felt like I felt lost in space. And I think part of it is because I remembered how I used to handle eating disorder problems, and I worried for myself. It was kind of unfounded. I didn't really have a food disorder problem today. I had more of a feeling of being lost kind of problem, a social kind of anxiety problem, if you will. I don't know what the situation is. If you guys can chime in, if any of you have ever worked at a restaurant or dealt with this, or can chime in. I think part of the problem is that I'm one of the few people who goes to that club alone. Right? Most people bring a significant other. Most are actually married, and I wonder if that played a part into it. I don't think it was racially motivated, though. There are a lot of Asians in that board game club, actually. Don't think it was racially motivated, but it could have been sexual orientation, or it could have been dietary orientation, right? Maybe, but I don't think it was dietary orientation motivated either, because they know what I wanted. They never mess it up, and they're always happy that I'm there. I don't know, but it gave me a very concerning thought, because the wrong time this happens will be the time that I lash out and potentially get myself into trouble, get banned from a place, get myself physically hurt. You get the idea, right? I don't want to run into that problem again. I've had times where I've gotten banned from stores and restaurants over food craving attacks, if you will. I've assaulted people over it. I've gotten myself hurt over it, right? Because people have the right to defend themselves when I mess up like that, right? That's where we live it. And I've been hospitalized for stuff like that before. I've lost jobs over it. The whole 9 yards. I've gone to jail over it. I don't want that to happen again. And I felt like I dodged a bullet today. But at the same time, I feel there's more to the story than meets the eye. So my Christmas wish list is to not be ignored like that, and be felt like it felt like I was lost in space for, even though it was, and then finally I get the waitress's attention. She said, "Oh yeah, I'll go get it." And I waited 3 minutes, and fortunately my friend helped me out there. But all right, whatever the situation is. Alright, maybe I just need to forgive some of these people involved, but I also need to watch myself because, like I said, I dodged a major bullet today. Thanks for watching.